Hey guys, this is Wednesday in fourth period, and as you may have noticed, um, there's going to be a live video every week on Wednesday or Thursday. I'm trying to keep that routine so you expect it, and I'm going to post the classwork associated with that. Trying to get into the habit whenever you see something in PowerSchool, there's going to be a classwork with the same name and a video with the same name. All super easy to find. Now this assignment is going to be a little different than the last two. The last two were like, oh, look at something online and answer questions or write your response. This one is our core activity that we do in here. That's the reason for the class, which is the tickets. So similar to last quarter, we're going to have the tickets on a monthly assignment. This one is for January. Some of you have already done a ticket in January. Some will today, probably. If you're online, yes, you should come in for that. It's part of the grade. It's part of the reason we have the class in the first place, and it's also part of your CTE requirement where certain classes require people to come in for labs and practicing band or all that kind of stuff, and this is one of those. So for some of you it's super easy, it's already done. For others it's going to take a step, but that's okay. We have weeks to do it, and honestly that's about it. But I wanted to have a video because I want to follow the routine. I want to have a video associated with every assignment, and it's going to be in the link, or the link is in the assignment. If you clicked on this later, you'd see this here. If you saw it in the gradebook, it had the same title, and it's got the same title on this video and everything else. So that's really all I have to talk about with that. I'm going to check the tickets, send people out, etc. Other things we're going to do over the next week or so, we're going to have another curriculum-based thing. We're going to actually take a practice test. I've sent you guys to look at one and, look at what you think. But the next assignment is going to be, hey, here's a practice test. You actually take it and see what you got, see what you don't, etc. And then we're going to start actually doing some lessons and units on, watch this video and learn about this thing, and then build up slowly. It's not going to be like read a whole textbook and write a 10-page paper, but by the end of the semester, we want you guys to have covered a lot of the key stuff and be able to take one of these certification exams. If you like, it's optional. Another thing we're going to do, that's going to be another assignment, is what these guys have already started to do in the room. If you're here, you could see. I'm not quite comfortable with camera setup yet where I could turn it to point there. Maybe I'll get to that point. But they've got a computer, one of the old big boys with the Dell Optiplex case that you may have seen us take apart before. And we're just going to put the pieces up on the bulletin board and say, hey, this is the RAM, this is the graphics card, this is the motherboard, this is maybe the power supply, although maybe it's too heavy to stick up on the board. And label it in a way that looks nice and maybe is even useful if you have to remind yourself, oh, where does this part go? It's right there. If you're at home, we'll find an alternate way for you to make some kind of diagram. Maybe do an image file and I'll print it out and put it on the bulletin board, something like that. But that's our plan. We're going to do a little bit of stuff in class, a little bit of online curriculum that you could do anywhere, and slowly build up to a lot of, hopefully, knowledge that, isn't like isolated things, but is actually snowballing into a big sense of accomplishment for you guys. I have to say, we are changing because I just got a note today that somebody else is switching to online, and for this class, that means it's going to be the majority of us are online, which would be very silly if I kept posting assignments like tickets and inventory and had the online people just sit there and have nothing to do. So one reason we are getting more into the curriculum and the lessons is because it's useful and you can take that certification exam, but another is just because of the specifics of our situation that we're going to have a lot of people on Chromebooks and you still have to do the tickets. That's still a thing. I'm going to ask you to come in. Feel free to email me or whatever to schedule that. But we are also having other things as well. So totally willing to adjust. We'll change what we do. We'll figure it out. But just trying to optimize for our situation. I'm going to end the video here so that it's short enough that people can easily watch it later. And that's an assignment. You won't actually like open a file and do it now, but you can either work on something today or start scheduling a time that you might come in. It's okay with me if you come in on an e-learning day if you're an online student and you don't want to have, don't want to breathe the same air as other students in the classroom. You can come in on an e-learning day, and guess what? We have a lot of them this semester, so that's okay. And if I can, I'll save a ticket for then and say like, hey, we're going to go fix this screen or something. We often have those come up on e-learning days anyway when teachers are trying to do something they wouldn't normally do. So anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.